Okay, well, welcome to our weekly chat. We are going to talk now about the market this week and talk about technical analysis, use technical analysis to analyze how the market behaved this week. First, we are going to start with the Euro-US dollar currency pair in the forex market. People that follows me on my comments during the week might remember that I mentioned that euro should go up until reaching that line, and the behavior of the market when it reaches that line will dictate how the US dollar would behave the rest of the week. So we reached that line here, September 5 or 6, and euro didn't have enough strength to go above that line and started correcting. Then dollar the euro found some support here in that line, that trend line here, and then the market started moving sideways. That region had been a very problematic region in the past, so I expect that sideways movement to proceed for a few more days before we make a decision. And I'll be watching how the market behaves. Let's change here to the daily chart. And I'll be watching if the market will have enough power to finally break above that line here, that we can also have a variation here, but I'll keep it where it was before because and leave this region here as a failure. That line here is parallel to this one, and it is like a channel, and those two lines are the ones that I'm really following to see how the market behaves, if it has enough strength to break one of them and then move either higher or lower. Anyway, we still have that red line here that we need to break to really move up with the dollar. The dollar has been moving sideways for quite some time now, and that's because of the weakness in the market. The indicators here, this one mainly show some weakness. No real dominant force, either a selling force or buying force in the Euro-US pair. We have some other things to show you. Let's move to the main index in the New York Stock Exchange. This is the Dow Jones Industrials, and we also see that the Dow Jones Industrials are not being able to, it's not able to really move up or down. And this indicator that I use quite often to decide my strategy, which strategy I'm going to use in the market to trade, shows me that there's no real predominant force, either a buy force or a selling force currently in the Dow Jones Industrials. And if we move to the weekly chart, we also find that the market is really moving sideways for quite some time now. Let's just move this out of the way. And we see here that we are facing a moment in the market that there is no real strong predominant force, no predominance on the sell side or in the buy side. And until we get a decision and break one of those two levels here, let me move back to the daily chart. And we need to break either this level here, 10,000, around 10,200, or break the 9,600 level in a close. So until the market closes above that level or below that level, we are going to have a very hard time trading for the long term. Short-term trades still work, and that's why it's important to have very good scanning strategies to scan the market and find really what's moving. And I'll give an example. For example, Salesforce has been in a very nice uptrend, and even during those I think last 2 months, let's check here on the Dow Jones. Since May, for the last 4 months, the market has been very, very difficult to trade if you do not choose very well what you are going to trade. So, for example, the scanner I developed found me Salesforce, and I've been trading Salesforce for several months now, and it has been a very good uptrend. That's the type of approach a trader or investor needs to use to make decisions where to put the money, because we need to look for what's easy to do, not what's hard to do. Do not fight the market. It's not worth it. So here we have a stock that is in a very good uptrend. It's easy to follow that uptrend. Now, for example, you're really on a tighter channel here. That region, it's really where the price has been correcting for the past few months. It had been a support in the past, now resistance. So basic technical analysis apply to the market, and it's easy to spot a good, healthy uptrend. Another company that I would like to show you here, let me move the chart here. This is a Canadian bank. You see the fundamental analysts talk about this bank, National Bank of Canada, and you don't need to go all the hassle to learn fundamental analysis to be able to find that this is a very good stock to trade. It has been in a sideways move for the last year, for over a year now, and recently it's breaking that sideways movement area, and now we closed the week above that level, and my expectation is that that uptrend will continue for a while. And using technical analysis here, we can estimate that the market should go up from that point around $20. So how long it's going to take to reach that level, it's very difficult to say, but it is using technical analysis and statistics to evaluate how that type of strategy behaves on stocks. We can see that there is a very good chance that this level is going to be reached. Just keep in mind that this is not a trade recommendation or investment recommendation, because to make a trade or investment decision, the least important is the entry point. The entry point, it's really the least important aspect of a trade or investment. The main point that needs to be very carefully evaluated, and the strategy needs to be really, really very well designed, is the risk management. We need to be aware of the potential for the movement and the risk that we are taking when we assume a position, either a long position or a short position. So if we don't have the knowledge on how to manage risk, it's the risk is, in my opinion, that the largest risk is when you don't know what you are doing. So what we say to people is that trading or investing is really something you need to educate yourself, to acquire the skills to be able to be successful. It amazes me when I find people saying, "Oh, I found that stock, that's this next hot stock in the market. I went there, I bought, and now I'm down $10,000, $20,000. It's amazing how people can put so much money on a stock or on an investment without any knowledge on how to control risk. So if you want to become a good investor or a good trader, you need to know how to control risk. You need to know how to identify the good investment opportunities, the good trading opportunities. Otherwise, you are going to be one more prey in the market. It's very difficult to be successful in the financial markets without knowledge. Well, basically, that's what I had to show you. Now, we are going to post later some thoughts about the market this week and what are my expectations for the market next week. Thank you very much for watching, and do not forget to register for our weekly newsletter. Thank you very much, and have a nice weekend.